I'm going to read the first poem in the collection. It's called The Bell System. And it refers to Mary, Jane, and Pat, who are the first names of the women who basically gave their voices to the Bell System's automated telephone service. So back in the day when we were still analog, you'd call up a number and that person had vamoosed, they were gone, and they weren't there. And so you would just get this dial tone, and then you would get this lovely female voice telling you that the person you've been looking for is no longer there and that you should try again. And I always found that to be rather haunting. And so Mary, Jane, and Pat function a little bit as a Greek chorus or a spirit guide throughout this book. The Bell System. Good night, Mary, Jane, Pat. Sleep tight, you sweet operators of America. Your voices strung like laundry across this nation, drowsy with a full century's worth of light. There's nothing you can't tell me that I haven't already heard, gift wrapped in your general American grace. But still, I wonder in what chamber of a horse's ant-eaten skull I'll recover my youth. Our human garden grows rich in these green suburbs, and what I feel is not so much loss as a lessening, as if the self was nothing more than a late model sedan crossing the city limit in search of a better resale value. It's funny, this franchise of molecules that fizzes up in each of us, like motels viral along the interstate, some full while others flicker and die. When will the stars rain down like cheap plaster? When will language be little more than a dandruff shaken from our heads? Ladies, you tell me the number I've been calling has been disconnected, but where did the person it belonged to go? Alone on the line, I find only a prairie alive with funneled wind, a nation heavy with wheat and light. Its chorus of dim voices locked in a kind of pharmaceutical sleep. I find a system unchanged, charged with electrical pulses that send the receiver scurrying in their cradle. The longhand breath of ghosts rising through switchboards to ask, who's there? Well, tell me, who is there? Who goes? Ladies, please wake up. I want to try again.